At this time, our next speaker is certainly no stranger to Alzheimer's disease. Governor Martin Schreiber is the former governor of Wisconsin and the author of My Two Elaines, Learning, Coping, and Surviving as an Alzheimer's Caregiver. His book was recognized by Caring.com as one of the best caregiving books in 2017. As an award-winning crusader for Alzheimer's caregivers and people with dementia, he uses humor and compassion to share lessons from his ongoing decades-plus journey as a caregiver. We are so happy to have him today, so please join with me in welcoming Governor Schreiber.
So Elaine and I, for example, we would go for a walk. This is maybe 5-6 years ago, and we'd be walking along, and she would say, she said, look at that beautiful flower. Well, there is my time as a normal person and Elaine's time. And so I come on, Elaine, because I had to get this half-an-hour walk in to make sure that we would get it done. So if Elaine saw a pretty flower or heard a bird, I passed it up. And what I look back on then is how I missed out on moments of joy with my loved one because I was doing what I thought should be done. I want to point out, a while back, I gave a talk at Barnes & Noble, and there was a person in the audience who stood up, and I came to find out her name was Lisa, and I think she was in her late 40s, but she stood up and she said, my dad has Alzheimer's, and what happened was I get a call at work. My mother says, Lisa, come home right away because Dad's acting really strange. And so she said she rushed home. And sure enough, she walked in, and here in the middle of the living room floor, her dad was going. So she said, Dad, what you doing? He said, well, I'm fishing. Well, what are you fishing for? Well, he says, I'm fishing for walleye. She says, can I join you? He says, sure. So she said she started fishing for walleye. She said that was the best experience that she can remember having with her dad for a long time. So now the episode is over. And now she is on her way out the door, and her mother says, Lisa, what do I ever do if this happens again? And Lisa said, I said, Mom, get in the boat with Dad. Get in the boat with Dad. All of the challenges that I have had, really in this whole experience, the major ones, is trying to pull Elaine into my world instead of understanding that I have to join her world. It is so very difficult to let go of the person who once was, but we've got to so we can better embrace and understand the person who now is. And I want you to know that as long as it didn't happen on Thursday, it happened on Saturday, and it wasn't brown, it was black, it wasn't up, it was down. If we can join their world, what a difference that certainly makes with them.